Welcome to the Backseat, ladies and gentlemen. We are back once again with the lovely lady Alicia.
Hey.
If you're watching on YouTube or Spotify, you might notice a new setup. We kind of rearranged some stuff, so we have a big couch in here now. Like probably too big. Like you guys can't see, but it's like an L shape, and it's like obviously like I'm probably like a good 4 feet away from Allie right now. And then we got like another 3 feet to the left of me, so it's a big thing. We'll have to revamp the decorations and stuff, but doing slight upgrades. We decided there were some cool deals at Walmart. I guess like if you're watching now, go check out your local Walmart. Free plug. But like any box that was like damaged, it's like on half off.
Yeah, it was like half off of like anything that was damaged. There's like toasters for like $4.
Or like literally if there was like a someone like even just like a little
like a cut in the box, it was on sale.
It was on sale. So
check them out.
Yeah, we had like there was half off futons, half off like freaking anything. So
coffee table, crazy stuff.
So we got a little upgrade to our living room. Well, upgrade per se, I guess. But so this big boy's in my room now, so we'll have to do. You guys can't see the mess behind the camera either. It's a wreck, and we have family members coming in to stay with us tomorrow, so we'll be busy. But today was a long day.
It's been a really long day.
Allie and I we carpooled to work today because we worked practically the same shift, and
across the street from
we
each
left
other.
at 8:00 in the morning, and as of time of recording, it's 7:21, and we walked in the door like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So it's been a long one, but here we are.
We got much more to do after this too.
Yeah,
so day's not over yet.
Commitment to the podcast, guys. So be sure to follow and subscribe. I have a couple things to talk about today. Nothing like super planned, but I was asked this the other day, and I just wanted to see how close we are to the same idea. Say we won a lottery. Like we don't buy lottos too often. I mean,
No.
like whenever I have like $3 cash, I'm like might as well.
Nothing else to use. So
I've won for Christmas this past year. Her mom and dad.
Santa.
Oh yeah, Santa
put it in our stocking.
Put a couple scratchers in each of our stockings, and I was the only one who won, right?
I think Riley won like $2 or something.
Yeah.
You're the only one who won like
20.
actual good money.
Yeah, so we don't buy it too often because it's kind of
a waste of money.
It's obviously a scam,
yeah.
Obviously. I mean, unless you win big, but then you have to think about whatever. You think about all the money you put into it. But what would you do if right now you got you won like a $5 million like lotto? Like let's say $5 million net. That's the term, right? Like that's what you get to keep out of taxes and stuff.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So what would you do with like $5 million right now? Like, what is your kind of like as well as you can like kind of rank it from like what you'll first do the day you find out or the second you find out to, maybe like future purchases or whatever.
The first thing I would probably do is like my debts, like my student like loans and stuff, pay off my car, stuff like that, and then I don't know, a house probably.
A house?
I probably want to buy a house.
Okay, where would you want to buy a house? Because we're gonna dive a little deeper into this conversation than I think you planned. Like if you had to like pick like a city or like a state you want to pick in.
See, we've talked about this, and that's hard too because I haven't really traveled as much as you have.
Okay, I haven't really traveled. I've just been around.
Well, you've still been around.
Yeah.
I haven't really been around, so it's hard for me to say. But like, I don't know, my family's here too, so I'd be open to buying a house
Staying
here.
in Idaho. Well,
but it's hard to know for sure.
If any girls are watching, if you're anything like my fiance, she's the type to like drive by a house and check out Zillow, or like
don't call me out like that.
Found out
like a stalker.
If she found out like where someone lives, like let's go, let's see if they're on Zillow.
Don't say stuff like that. It makes it sound so weird.
Also, anytime there's a plane overhead, she tracks that too.
Not as much anymore. I'm just curious as to what kind of plane it is. Where are you going?
From where we're at as like the traditional like, we're not even blue collars. What would it be called, bro?
Blue collar. We're not blue collar. I don't know.
We're not white collar. I tell you that. We're fucking
here.
We're t-shirt collars. We're crew necks.
We're like Hanes brand.
Yeah, we're crew necks, bro. That's the new term for like average,
living paycheck to paycheck.
So we would say in Idaho. Okay, what you want to?
In this hypothetical, probably just
like where we live right now.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see. Average cost of house in.
It's kind of pricey.
Okay, how big of a house do you want? In an ideal world, obviously you have, the money. How big of a
I
house?
still owe like 10,000 on my car, which is like a grain of rice to $5 million.
Okay, so we're gonna just say $10,000 off of to pay off your car. Okay, and then
How many?
let's see.
I mean,
How do I?
ideally, like the size of house I'd want.
Yeah, like bedroom
Um,
size, or
I don't
like
know
number
because
of bedrooms.
I feel like 4 bedrooms,
4 bedroom. Dang.
3 to 4 bedrooms probably, because our bedroom, and then if we have 3 kids, they all have their own room.
Okay, 4 bedroom. Okay, just for the sake of this, we're just gonna pick.
Was it like 600?
So the first two that popped up is 675,000.
Done my research.
There is $1 million house here.
Well, that's
Four
pretty
bed,
average.
4 bath.
4 bath is excessive.
Okay, so less bath. 3 bath.
I mean, yeah, that's probably one in the master and then 2 guest bathrooms.
Okay, so let's just say we're gonna take off,
4 bed, 3 bath.
and then there's some that are like 850 with 4 beds and 6 bath. I've never understood rich people. Slide up in my DMs. Why do you have more bathrooms than bedrooms?
Yeah, see, that's every bedroom probably has an ensuite bathroom, and then there's 2
But,
guests throughout the house. That
for
seems
why?
what 3-year-old needs their own bathroom?
That's true.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. There's the whole the people who
The
have,
$1 million houses that
Yeah.
are like 10 bedrooms and like 34 bathrooms.
it doesn't make any sense to me.
No,
I
it
don't
doesn't.
understand. Like, bro,
It doesn't.
are you guys so rich that you
Every
feel
other
like,
room in the house is a bathroom.
yeah, you feel like you just can't, like you're too rich to hold your bladder? Okay,
Just
so we're
go
just
in a
gonna
room.
we're gonna go ahead and take off the
600,000 is pretty.
675,000. I'm taking it off. Okay, you're still in a 4 million, so just an
Yeah,
FYI.
see?
Okay, so keep going.
And I feel like, I don't know, I like my car. I feel like I don't need a new one, but don't look at me like that. My car does just fine. It's not old by any means. So like,
Yeah, but if you have the funds to upgrade, why
yeah,
not? You know?
but I'm not like a,
Okay, fine. You
showy
would keep your car
person.
if you're a millionaire.
I mean, as of right now, I probably would.
Her car does have like 45,000 miles on it.
My car's a 2017, and I think I just hit like 45,000 miles on
Yeah,
it.
so it's still a baby. I guess
there's no point of getting rid of it.
I guess I can, whatever. Okay, what else?
I don't know. I'd probably I feel like everything else would be like little purchases, nothing like big.
No.
No.
Okay, you got a house,
House.
not a new car.
Might as well.
Okay, what about
buy new
let's say,
furniture and redecorate the entire house while I'm at it.
Okay, say what? Get 100K on that.
Probably
100. Well, yeah, you get couches, probably new TVs.
couches, if it's like a new stove, beds.
Do you think it's more than
everything.
100K then?
I have never.
We haven't
bought
dabbled in
new
the rich
furniture.
people stuff.
I've never bought new furniture. I always
Okay,
buy.
Let's break this down a little bit more. Let's just do it, okay? Just an FYI, if you guys are watching this, it'll be completely edited. If there was any weird pauses, we're definitely going through it. Okay, so
I'm
let's
not
say
rich enough to know this kind of
king
stuff.
size bed. Let's just say,
we would definitely have
and
a
as of
king-size
right
bed.
now, we're saying we're buying a 4 bedroom house, but just for us right now. We don't have kids yet, but
Just
we're
for
saying
us.
we're gonna buy one for the future.
Right.
We're being smart with it, okay? And
Well, might as well plan.
This is just you. Any specific king bed, right? Any specific Tempur-Pedic, freaking Sleep Number, free plugs, Nectar, bro.
Nectar, is that a brand?
Looks like it. Okay, let's just say a Tempur-Pedic.
Sure.
Okay, Tempur-Pedic. Let's see here.
That's how you know how cheap I am. Like a couple thousand, right?
Is that really hard?
Are you looking at bed frame or bed or like mattresses?
Mattresses. So a Tempur-Pedic.
Couple thousand?
Something like that. $4,000.
I was gonna say like 2. That's
my thing is-
ridiculous.
Okay, I think I've said this before. If you've come from like quote unquote rags to riches, I don't know if I would be that stupid. Like, why do I know I can afford a $4,000 bed, but would I buy
But
one?
why would I?
Like, I don't know. I'm too smart with or I try to be smart with my. Don't quote me on that.
Don't do your research.
I try to do. I try to be smart with my money, but I don't know if I had it. I don't.
I feel like if I had the money, I would still be like overthinking like the $100 sweater from Lululemon I want.
Okay, so let's just say Which is the cheapest one I can find that's a king size adapt medium hybrid mattress from Tempur-Pedic is $2,500. So let's take $2,500 off. Okay, still in the 4 millions. You want like a L-shaped couch?
Sure. I don't know. I've never shopped for a new couch either. I look at Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, dude, these are so expensive. Okay, leather? No, not leather.
Ew, no.
No leather. Okay,
No leather. That's
$900 right
disgusting.
there. $900. Okay. Okay, so you're still in the 4 millions.
And that takes 2 furniture out of the entire house. You're gonna need. I would buy new dressers, bed frames, TV stand, coffee table,
New TV.
dining room table, rugs, decor.
Okay, we're not gonna break this down anymore. I feel
Completely starting
say
like
100K.
like if I act like I don't own a single thing in my life, I would be starting over new.
Okay, we're still in the 4 millions. And now I'm gonna say you're gracious enough to start sharing with me because we're gonna get married. You know, obviously. Okay, I'm paying off my car. I'm telling you that right now. I think I owe, I don't know how much I owe.
This is how this relationship's gonna go. Oh, you won $5 million. You're gonna pay off my
We'll be
car.
married.
That's my $5 million that I won. That's going into our joint checking account.
Okay, so let's say
Pay off your car.
I don't know how much I owe.
Oh, I don't know. I don't even know.
I don't have access to my app. I just make payments. But I know I owe us. Okay.
At
So
some
I'm
point,
pretty
you're just
sure-
gonna keep making payments and
Yeah,
not know
I'm
if you
pretty
actually
sure
owe.
I'm at like 8K if I'm not wrong. If I'm not wrong,
That sounds about right.
I think so. And then my car is a Subaru. It has
2014.
2014. I think it has 98K right now. So I'm buying a new car.
Yeah.
And I'm buying an Audi A5 or something like that. 60K minus 60K.
It's really taking all my money.
Okay, what else would I do? Dude, we still haven't broken anything. Let's see, what else? Okay, how would you feel like, do you feel obligation to share with your family in any way? Like your direct family, your parents and stuff? Like, would you buy them a
I mean,
house?
I wouldn't say I feel obligated to, but I probably would if I have $4 million and don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, okay, talk about that. Okay, if you guys haven't been living under a rock, Apple Provision 1s or whatever they're called, Apple Provisions came out. It's like a virtual reality in a way. I feel like it's not too because you can like actually do everyday tasks. You know, you can just wear it out and about. I'm telling you guys right now, as cool as it is, I'll probably buy one if I had $5 million.
This man has been hating on them
Wait, I'm not
nonstop
done.
for the
I'm not
past like
done.
3 days.
The guys are talking.
The guy, not guys, just you.
Okay, I've been hating. This is what I'm saying. You don't let me finish my sentence.
He's a big hater.
Shut up. It's $4,000, right?
You're lying. It's
didn't
$4,000.
know that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm hating on it. Okay, yeah. What is it?
No,
called?
I never
Apple
looked into the price of it.
Vision Pro. Yeah, $3,500.
That's
Minus
ridiculous.
$3,500. I'm saying I would buy one probably because I have the money for it, but I would not step out of this freaking house without it
Walking down the street
or
wearing
with
it's
it. Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm not stepping out of this house with it. It's so dumb. I've been seeing so many TikToks about like guys who are sitting or walking around in a mall just like bro. Like,
I saw one the other day of like someone driving their Tesla was like an autopilot and they were just like driving their car like
dude, that's excessive. I get it's cool. I get it's a new
not
tech.
though.
I would be sitting in the literal couch right now watching like an NBA game from courtside, but I wouldn't be like walking down a mall around other people with that on.
Okay, but
First, it looks dumb. Second of all, it reminds me of Wally. Third of all,
same.
it's just like I don't know.
If you're going to use it to watch NBA games courtside, we can use our $4 million and actually go watch an NBA game courtside. We can watch multiple NBA games courtside.
I forgot we were rich. See,
We're rich.
Okay. So
You can go sit close enough to feel Steph Curry breathe on you. Like,
That's true.
I
I fly
got
out
him
to
excited.
Britain. We'll go to Eras Tour for you. We'll go see Ed
Stop.
Sheeran in Britain. We'll probably just buy him dinner too. No,
while we're
he
at
can-
it.
he can buy himself dinner.
we'll buy him a drink. We'll buy
Probably
him a
buy
beer.
a PC for myself, like a couple K. Dude, I'm not even doing math anymore. This is way too much. Dude, $5 million is a lot.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. Because, like, say what? We buy your parents another house.
That's still another.
We barely broke. a million
We're
of
still
spending.
over 3.
Yeah. See what
Yeah.
else would we do? I want to save at least half of it, like 2 million
Get in like a good savings
in
or
a savings
something.
account, maybe in some little investments. I would probably get back in like sports cards again.
Put like a little chunk aside for like some like college tuition for kids.
Yeah. I mean, I would
The
be able to
hypothetical
just
kids
pay
that
for
we
my.
don't have.
I would just pay for my own college too. I
Well,
haven't even started, and it
yeah.
would just be all
Get
done.
paid for.
I would probably, yeah. I would take. Where would you want to go on a trip? Like, what's your first instinct of like a trip if we just can afford anything?
My first instinct is the basic going to like the Maldives and stuff and doing something like tropical.
Yeah.
But I also think it'd be cool to go spend like a day or two in all of like the European countries.
Well, like do like a whole
Like Switzerland for a couple days, Germany for a couple days,
Paris, Rome,
Yeah.
Greece. Yeah, just do like a
Oh,
whole
we'd spend multiple days in Greece.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
like a history little tour.
Oh yeah, go see Athens. Oh,
Oh yeah.
that'd be so fun.
Yeah, there's so much to do with $5 million.
It's a lot.
Like imagine like a couple like the person who asked me this, it was like what would you do? One of my first instincts was to buy you an actual ring, like a diamond ring, because I know if you listen to the last 2 podcasts ago, she does have a moissanite, and it was not like a day's work type of thing. Definitely it's cheaper than diamond, but I mean I would. It's just the idea of saying
I don't know.
you
We've
have a
had this
diamond.
conversation, but the thought of wearing something like every day on my finger that costs like thousands of dollars stresses me out. This thing, wearing this every day, stresses me out. Washing my hands and like little things like that, like stress me out that something's gonna happen to it. So I could not fathom wearing something on my
Yeah.
finger that's like $6,000.
Like what about like would you go get your hair done or something? Like would you do like freaking splurge?
Start spending $60 every couple weeks to get my nails done since I don't want to do that.
Yeah. Let's see what else would we do.
I don't know. I'm just not like a girly girl to like do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
I know.
It's
I'm a
fun.
big tech guy. I feel like new camera, better podcast equipment.
I would probably spend more money on like clothes and buying actual name brand purses and stuff
Yeah.
than I
like,
would
upgrade,
on like myself to like do my hair.
update the wardrobe.
Yeah.
Because what you, I mean, she likes Lululemon. That's probably like your quote unquote
like-
favorite
yeah.
brand right now, right?
Yeah. I would probably venture into buying like the more expensive purses
Oh yeah.
and go get like my first ever Louis Vuitton purse and like treat myself to something like that
Yeah.
rather than getting my hair done.
Okay, say you had like one day to splurge on yourself. Like, say you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go take like a day while I'm at work, and you're like, I'm just gonna go. I guess I won't be at work. I'm just gonna go spoil myself. What would be like your days?
Do we live
look?
here?
Yeah. Fly to California.
I was gonna say that really limits it. What? Let me go to Target and TJ Maxx.
I mean, you can honestly afford a day to go to California, like Vegas, and just come back and
Yeah, just hop on
take a friend too.
Spirit Airlines and fly to Vegas real quick. I mean, it would probably be if I was here, it would definitely just be like
Lululemon.
yeah, Lululemon, just going to Target and buying all of the cute home decor stuff that I've always wanted.
Yeah.
And probably just stuff like that. But if I took a trip to like a nice town, I would be going
City?
into like
Hello?
city, whatever, Idaho girl. It's a town. I would be going to like Louis Vuitton and all that stuff
Yeah.
and Nordstrom and spending more like actual money in Nordstrom.
See,
But-
yeah, and then what you get, probably treat yourself to like a nice breakfast and dinner.
Yeah.
Go get some salon stuff done, probably.
Yeah.
Me, I would probably hit up Best Buy pretty quickly. Like, honestly, I'm like, if I'm in the middle of work and I'm like, ding, you got $5 million in your bank account.
$5
like,
million just cleared.
Deuces,
Bye.
guys. Don't expect me back for a few months.
A few months.
What do they do? Fire me?
Yeah.
What do they do? Whatever.
They would fire you.
I'm like, oh, yeah, peace out. See you guys in a month or two. Because, like, it's not like you can just buy a house and just everything's done, like, right when you buy it. It's not like you can move in the day you buy a house, right?
You're talking to the wrong person. I've never bought a house.
Oh, well, let's just assume. I would go to Best Buy, probably buy a PC, new TV, new camera.
I was gonna say a camera. Probably that's like the only reason why we go to Best Buy is for you to look at cameras.
Let's see. I don't think I'm the type to, like, buy, like, $100,000 car. I don't see the purpose of it, especially if we live here.
It's very not.
I would buy a
practical.
nice truck.
Go buy a Rivian.
Rivian, sponsor me. Yeah, Rivian, like a electric truck maybe, or even just like a nice like even Tundra or something like that.
Sure.
Tacoma. I don't know. I would like to think that money won't change me. I don't think I'm the type to let money go to my head. I might be the type to like probably freak the frick out. Like I don't know what to do. Like
Right.
I don't have to eat McDonald's today.
We can actually go get like a nice steak dinner.
Yeah, I'd probably upgrade our kitchen. Like appliance wise, knife wise.
Oh, a nice little like an actual nice like knife set.
I would pay for like a indoor or not an indoor, but like our own basketball court. Honestly, I would prefer an indoor basketball court, like in
Like
our house.
oh, in our house.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Well, you'd need an indoor one if we lived here.
That's true.
You wouldn't be able
'Cause
to
it's
use
snow.
it a lot of the
I'm just not
months
an
out of the
out,
year.
I'm just not an outdoor basketball player. It's just like it's just because like obviously the shoes don't perform and there's outdoor shoes, but it's not
The
same.
shoes you like are gonna get
Yeah,
worn really
yeah.
easily outside.
Probably easier to hurt yourself out there too, and it's hot. I don't like the heat.
No.
What else would I do? I don't know. We'll pay for a whole wedding and our honeymoon.
Like an actual wedding,
Yeah, yeah,
not eloping to keep it cheap.
that's true. I have one of the newer phones too. I don't need a new phone.
You literally have the newest iPhone.
But
My iPhone works
I
just
was
fine.
thinking
It's
that
not the
$5
newest.
million is so much, bro.
That's a
If
lot.
even if it was just 100K, I feel like I'd be.
That would still pay off debts and get you a new car. Well, you don't have a whole lot of debts. Pay off like my student loan debts
Yeah.
and my car and get a new car.
Hmm.
That's still a good chunk of money. That's a lot in the savings account.
And then it's
too.
like think about that, like $5 million would change our lives, but there's like so many like imagine the amount of money like for example Jaylen Brown on the Celtics, go Celtics by the way, he just signed a $305 million contract,
See, no
and
one,
he's already a millionaire.
no one needs that much money. No one needs much money.
I know.
They're just gonna sit there.
It's like
They're
that-
not gonna spend it. It's
Have you
just
seen
gonna-
that? Have you seen that app or website? If it was like spend Bezos's money and like how much he can actually afford, just being a billionaire.
He can afford to give every single person in the world so much money, and he'll still be a billionaire.
Yeah, and I saw this thing where it's like someone did like the math or like tried to see like the checkout procedure. Like the Super Bowl is next or this upcoming Sunday, and like even those tickets are up there.
They're expensive. I think I saw like the cheapest one being still like a couple thousand, if not tens of thousands.
I think tens of thousands.
And it's like the nosebleeds where like you
Yeah.
can barely. They're just like little ants
Yeah,
running
I'd
around.
just go. Might as well, bro. Show up to like the finals game in February or in June.
Buying tickets to the Super Bowl just to be on a Taylor Swift hunt.
Like,
Trying to find Mother.
It is, but that was kind of just a random thought of mine. I feel
Yeah.
like it's just like
It's a lot of money.
money's so
Think
money's
about it.
such a weird thing,
Yeah.
Anyways, so talking about money, I talked about this back in the day on the podcast, but we ended up scratching that episode because we had horrible audio issues.
Sure.
So, similar to kind of what I asked you last episode, what are like if talking about like money and possessions, of course. What are like if there was like a fire going down right now, and you were just literally in like your underwear, for example, like you had to bring everything. 5 things you would grab, like 5 possessions you want to keep from like getting destroyed or losing or whatever.
That's a good question. Because there's a lot of stuff that I own that I could just definitely live without. Is this like in the middle of the night? Like
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like
kind of
waking
like
up.
you wake up, we gotta get
Oh my
out.
gosh, there's fire. Let's get out.
Yeah. And obviously, in this scenario, you're like, you have the perfect. The second you walk out the door, all of a sudden, just poof, like everything's gone. So you have like as long as it kind of takes you in a way, I guess. So you're not in the biggest rush,
Right.
but it's like pick 5 and you're out. It's not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna pick the only things in my room that are accessible type thing.
Does my dog run out with me, or do I have to pick my dog?
I'm gonna consider the dog something you have to keep.
Okay, so I'm taking my dog with me.
Luna.
Yeah. I'm taking Hazel with me. I don't sleep in my ring, so I'd grab my ring.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's such a such a weak thing to keep on the list.
No, it's not.
Yeah, just get a new one. We have insurance. But let's just say insurance doesn't cover it.
Yeah, no. So my dog, my ring, my phone.
Your phone.
I'd be grabbing my phone. I'm in my underwear, so I'm gonna run out and grab my robe. So I'm not standing in the middle of the road with my robe.
I was kind of just being joking. You don't have to wear that clothes.
No. Okay.
So you got 3.
The adventure book you made me.
Really?
Probably.
Interesting.
That was like the really cutest, like most genuine thing anyone had like ever done for me. So I kind of want to keep that.
See, sometimes it comes to like when you only like limited to this amount of things. You know, you really have to start thinking like sentiment or value. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I don't own a whole lot of valuable stuff.
Yeah.
Like my phone and the thing on my finger. Everything else is like definitely replaceable.
Yeah.
Except for my dog. Kind of like my dog.
She's replaceable.
She's replaceable.
She's young enough. She's replaceable.
Fair. Buy one that doesn't cry all the time. I don't know.
You got one more thing, like maybe just a wallet.
I guess.
You know how annoying it is to get everything back if you had, nothing?
I guess. Grab my wallet on the way out too, I guess. I don't
Your
know.
Lululemon bag. Just all of it.
Well, that's in my wallet's in my belt bag, so snag that on the way out, I guess. I don't really feel like I own anything that I cannot live without.
Yeah.
So it's hard.
So wallet, I feel like it's a safe bet. See, me, since we've last had this, when we asked this question last time, we were living in a crappy apartment. I didn't even have this camera yet. I was using my iPhone as a camera. So I was like, now this is where it gets a little bit.
There's a lot of valuable
more
stuff in this
technical.
room alone.
Very valuable. I feel like I try to think sentiment. I don't know. There's not much sentiment that I have, like possession wise. Like obviously Luna by far is like I've told this with Allie. I might have said on the podcast before. If the house is burning down, I'm grabbing the dog first because you can save yourself.
Yeah, it made me feel really good about our relationship.
Well, I feel like that's kind of fair. It's like if the house is burning down, I'm grabbing the kids because again, you can kind of save yourself. If anything happened,
Like, sorry, you're a really hard sleeper. I heard the fire alarm. You didn't. Bye.
Me and Luna out.
No, literally.
But yeah, definitely Luna. Definitely like by far Luna.
She's your number one.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know why I've been talking about it recently. It's just one of those things. Like, what am I gonna do when Luna passes away?
I know she's literally like 5. She's 5, and he's like, she's gonna die soon.
See, this is where it comes to like the value part because there is like a couple things like over there is a picture frame. It's like a framed picture, and it's like a picture of me and Allie, and then around it kind of it says "I love you," and then just like lots and lots of sentences that have like reasons why she loves me. And that was like a Christmas gift you got me. See, that's very like meaningful. Like that's why it's framed in my room. I feel like unfortunately that might be something I kind of let go.
Replaceable. I can make another one.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to, obviously my phone, my wallet definitely. So it's like kind of the necessities out. When it comes to like the two things, right? It's like, I was gonna say golf clubs, but I kind of got those all for free. So
yeah, you haven't paid for any of those.
I got my Iron Man helmet, also for free, so I can kind of just, I would like to think I would want to keep my camera. Like my cameras weren't cheap. But it's like, what am I supposed to do with content when I have nothing else?
When your entire house is burnt down and all you have is a camera.
Honestly, I think
vlog your house burning down.
For the sake of this, I probably. No, dude, I have my computer though too.
That's fair.
But I don't know what is more valuable: my piece of crap laptop that can barely handle anything I do, or my camera.
Yeah, but you can't. You have to start over with your camera. You're just gonna stand in the middle of the road holding your camera that doesn't have you. You don't have the microphone. You don't have the stand. You don't have anything. You just have a camera.
So you're saying the laptop?
I mean, if you're gonna pick the two, I would say your laptop.
Sorry, ZV1F.
Would you grab your Xbox?
That was the next one. I think it's the laptop and Xbox.
Fair.
Because we can be like, in the hotel, just like crying. Oh my god.
Just crying because he's like,
"Hey boys, you guys on?"
I mean. That's your Xbox, not your headset. You wouldn't have your headset.
buy my wallet.
It's not a but I can go buy another one.
Yeah, $50. I'm sure. See, this is a tough one. It's probably very boring for you guys to listen to this. I'd probably do my laptop. I feel like there's more uses to it. Like if I had to, look for new apartments.
Right.
You know?
You can't do that on your camera.
Yeah. If our apartment burned down, would we even get like can we sue or what? Like say it was just because of electrical problem.
I don't know. I think we need renter's insurance.
That's the thing.
Yeah. We don't have renter's insurance. So I feel like if our apartment burned down, we would be like, well,
Don't worry, guys. Even though if the house burns down, we'll be back with another episode. Imagine we're just crying in the library.
we wouldn't even have our car keys. Our car keys burned down in the house. We can't drive away.
You take this very literal.
I was like, we could just pull up in my parents' house and be like, hey, our house burned down. Can't drive. Don't got car keys. We got our debit card. Looks like we're getting an Uber.
Right? And it was... well, that was some random thoughts I was thinking about this week.
That's fair.
But, yeah, comment below what you guys would do. I'll probably have a poll up on Spotify. I always put polls up on Spotify. So if you're listening on Spotify, just... I don't know actually how it pops up on Spotify. I don't have Spotify, but I'm sure there's a place where you put a poll in. Play along.
Yeah, if you click the episode and scroll down after the description, it'll have it on there.
Yeah, so I don't know. What would you guys do if you had to only keep 5 things? Obviously, it's different per person, It's probably even
Right.
It's probably even more like if we didn't include the dogs, maybe it'd be a little bit more, easier. But also, us not living together probably makes it easy,
Yeah. If you keep essentials or valuables or...
Yeah. But I'd say we wrap it up. Be sure to follow us on TikTok and Instagram at the Backseat Banter.
Don't forget the.
And we will see you guys next time. Adios.
Bye.